This is Tarun Kumar working in Kendriya Vidyalaya Koraput. Welcomes all of you for today's English class. And today's topic is My Elder Brother of Class 5 English. And this is the part 1. This story was written by Munshi Premchand. Before going to the lesson, let us find out the objectives. What we are going to achieve after the lesson. Number 1. Spell the new words correctly. Apply the new words in sentences. Read and understand the lesson. Answer the questions related to the story. So, my dear friends, let's read the play My Elder Brother. So, before starting the story, let us find out the new words and we have to pronounce them correctly, as well as we have to find out the meaning of the words and we can use the words in sentences properly. So the first word, foundation, it spells Foundation and it means the basic ideas or structures from which something important develops, and it is also called as the solid base. The foundation of education develops in primary classes. This is the sentence. So we can use the word foundation in the sentence. Next is schedule, and it spells Schedule and it means timetable. We should study by making a schedule. Essay, it means composition on any topic or event. I want to write an essay about my favorite teacher. Idling, it spells Idling and it means lazy. It can be used in sentence like Rahul cannot complete his task for his idling nature. Mastered, it is master and it means gained expertise or skilled. Sunil has mastered the martial arts. Next is tremendous. It spells Tremendous and it means very great. So it can be used in the sentence like she has tremendous knowledge in English. So, my dear friends, let us know about the writer and about the story. And the writer of the story was Munshi Premchand, and he was born on 31st July 1880 and died on 8 October 1936. The story Bade Bhai Saheb was written by Munshi Premchand. This Hindi story has been translated as My Elder Brother, what we are going to learn today. This story is about two brothers. Both of them love and respect each other. It shows that experience is as important as hard work. This is Bhaiya. He is 14 years old. And this is Munna, who is 9 years old. Now let us read the story. My elder brother, it is the scene 1, and in this scene it is a hostel room, and in the study table the elder brother and the younger brother Munna both are doing some work, and suddenly Bhaiya speaks out. What are you doing, Munna? I am drawing. When will you study? Where were you in the morning? Bhaiya wanted to know about Munna because Munna was not at home in the morning. That is why Bhaiya asked, where were you in the morning? Munna answered, I was playing. Bhaiya, how can you sit with a book for hours together? Munna wanted to know how Vaya was so confident by sitting with a book for long hours and he is not getting totally idling or not getting any kind of frustration. That's because I want my foundation in education to be very strong. If the base is strong, then the building will stand firmly. Sometimes it takes me 2 years to do 1 year's work. In his speech, Vaya wanted to tell Munna that he wanted his foundation in English language to be strong so that in the future he can pass out the English examination and he can be an officer and he can grow his knowledge. Bhaiya, you are 5 years older than I am and 3 classes ahead of me. I wonder why you keep writing the same word 20 times, one sentence more than 20 times, and copy poems several times in beautiful letters. Munna wanted to know about Vaiya's personality because Vaiya was eager to write the letters, the words, and the sentences 20 times with beautiful letters, beautiful handwriting. But Munna was not in a habit of that one. That is why Munna was wondering that how Vaiya was writing like this and why was he writing. Bhaiya answered, you know, studying English is no child's play. One has to work very hard in order to learn the subject. To speak or write English properly, tremendous effort is required. But the moment you get a chance, you run to the field, play marbles, and fly paper kites, or sit idling away with friends for fun. Can't you sit down and study? Bhaiya said that English language is not a child game and it is not at all easy. So for learning English, one has to do hard work. And for speaking English and writing English, tremendous effort is required. But what happens with Munna? When Munna gets some time for studying, at that time Munna goes to the field and he starts playing. That is why Bhaiya was asking, can't you sit down and study? How Munna was replying, you see. Oh Bhaiya, there is a big mela in the village today. Should you go? And Munna reminded that Bhaiya, a big mela was there in the village. We should go. Bhaiya said, have you ever seen me going to a fair or going to watch a cricket or hockey match? I don't go near them. I prefer to study a book. I don't mind repeating a class for more than 2 years. But you might stay in the same class all your life. Do you expect to pass if you waste your time playing all the time? You are simply wasting father's hard-earned money. Bhaiya said to Munna that he was not interested to attend any hockey match or cricket match or any kind of mela. But he preferred to study only and he never mind to repeat in a class for more than 2 years. And Bhaiya reminded Munna that Munna was wasting his father's hard-earned money. What was Munna's reply? Munna started crying on being scolded because Bhaiya scolded Munna, so Munna started crying. And what then Munna said? Bhaiya, I feel like running away and going back home. Then Bhaiya said, now stop crying. Put on a nice smile. Look, I will make a timetable for you to follow. Get up at time. Bhaiya, when Munna started crying, as Munna's elder brother, Bhaiya tried to stop Munna crying and he assured Munna that he would make a timetable for Munna for studying. And what was his timetable, Bhaiya's timetable? Bhaiya's schedule is like this. 6 a.m. wash your hands, have your breakfast, and sit down to study. That means study will be started at 6 o'clock. Then 6 to 8 a.m. and the study will be English only. Then 8 to 9, 1 hour for mathematics. 9 to 9:30, half an hour for history. Then they will go for school and they will return from school 3:30 p.m. That is off to school. And 5 to 6, grammar, half an hour for strolling. Then 6:30 to 7 p.m. English composition. Then dinner. 8 to 9 p.m. translation. 9 to 10 p.m. Hindi. 10 to 11 p.m. other subjects, and then to bed. And Munna was so curious about this one. Munna asked, but when is the time to play? Because in the timetable, there was no time for playing. So Munna asked Bhaiya, when is the time to play? Play? What is the need, Munna? Bhaiya asked. What is the need of play? Munna said, oh, I love the green fields, the gentle breeze. I want to jump up like a football. I like the touch and go and hoo-too-too sounds of the kabaddi. And the hurry and flurry of volleyball pulls me like a magnet. As soon as I am on the field, I forget everything. Munna described his desire to Bhaiya, that Munna wanted to be in the field because Munna loved the green fields. Munna loved the gentle breeze, that means the wind. And Munna liked to jump like a football. Munna liked to play kabaddi and volleyball. And these things actually attract Munna. And when Munna said that when he was in the field, he generally forgot almost all the things. Now the scene 2 starts. After that, examination hell, the final examinations are over. The results are out. Bhaiya failed and Munna passed. Unfortunately, alas, I have failed once again. Bhaiya was so upset. But Munna, oh, but Bhaiya, I have passed and topped my class. Now there is only 2 years difference between us. Actually, there were 3 years difference between Munna's and Bhaiya's class. But now Bhaiya failed and Munna passed. So Munna was happy because there were only 2 years difference. But my dear brother, don't be so proud. You have passed only one class and you think that I am stupid and you are smart? Once in a while, in a gully danda game, you might get lucky and hit a goal, but that doesn't mean you have mastered the game. You have to work hard to be successful in life. When you have mastered the game, you have to work hard to be successful in life. When you have to study a subject like algebra or geometry in higher classes, then you will understand the importance of hard work. Bhaiya reminded Munna that Bhaiya was not at all stupid, and Munna, by passing 1 year of examination, Munna is not at all smart. And Bhaiya also reminded him that playing Gulli Danda game, it is by luck only, by chance only one can win. But it is very hard to be successful in life. And if you have mastered the game, you have to work hard for your successful life. But it is very difficult to pass the subjects like algebra and geometry in higher classes. In geometry, if one writes ACB instead of ABC, the answer is marked wrong. The examiners will not spare you. They want you to learn word by word from the textbooks. I once again reminded that in geometry it is very difficult. Why? Because if you have not written the alphabets correctly also, that will be wrong. And the examiners, they want that everyone should write whatever it is given in the textbook only. Munna said, oh Bhai Saheb, this is scary. I don't think I want to go to the 9th class now. but I will still complete my day's homework so that I get no punishment in class. Munna was very happy and Munna reminded Bhaiya, what you were saying that is totally scary. Scare means a little bit frightened. And Munna also said that he doesn't think that he wants to go to ninth class. And when he will go for the ninth class, no, at that time he will complete all his homework and he will not be punished. Just today, we were asked to write a short essay on the topic of punctuality in 4 pages. And imagine, can something be written on 4 pages and still be short? It is all too so mixed up. Bhaiya told Munna that writing an essay about punctuality that is in 4 pages and that should be short also. It is very difficult. Munna, thinking aloud, said, thank God it was time for school, or else the scolding would have gone on and on. Then again, the examinations came, the results were out, and once again, what happened? It so happened that Munna passed and Bhaiya failed again. Bhaiya was really upset. Munna was also sad, seeing his brother so unhappy. Bhaiya now becomes gentler with Munna. Munna became naughtier because of this and studied even less than before. Bhaiya was once again upset. Talking aloud, Munna said, ah, I am lucky. I can pass easily. I need not study so hard. Now I can play games with my friends and fly kites. But I should still be careful that Bhaiya does not see me flying kites. Munna said to himself, now he is lucky and he can because he can pass easily and no need to study and he can fly kites. But one thing he was in his mind due to respect for his brother that Bhaiya should not see flying his kites. One day what happened? A kite is flying slowly downwards. Munna starts running in order to grab it. Suddenly, he comes face to face with Bhaiya. And Bhaiya catching hold of Munna's hand. Aren't you ashamed to be playing kites all day long? Don't you realize that now you are in the 8th class and are not studying in a lower class? If you think that I am just one class ahead of you and I can't say anything, you are wrong. I am 5 years older than you are and will always be. At that time when Bhaiya saw Munna and Bhaiya suddenly held his hands and asked whether Munna was ashamed of or not and why was Munna doing so. And if Munna is thinking that Bhaiya is just 1 year ahead of its class, then it is totally wrong because Bhaiya is 5 years older than Munna and he always be like this only. Understanding doesn't come only from reading books. Look at Ma and Baba. Ma has never gone to school and Baba has only passed 5th class. Bhaiya reminded Munna that Munna, you look at our Baba and Ma. They are not literate like us. They have never studied, but they have a lot of knowledge due to experience. Munna, in curious, asked, really, Bhaiya? Is that true? Yes, there are 1,000 things that they know more than you or me. And even if we have studied the wisdom of the whole world, Ma and Baba will always have the right to explain to us and correct us. Now, what would you do if I were to fall sick today? Bhaiya told Munna that whatever they learn, but their parents will be always superior than them because they have more knowledge than them. And Bhaiya asked Munna that what will Munna do if Bhaiya falls sick? Bhaiya will fall ill. At that time, what will be Munna's duty? Munna said, I don't know, Bhaiya. I would tell Baba and he would rush to the hostel. Munna said, Bhaiya, it is not known to me and I will talk to my father. That means Baba. And Baba will come to help you. Ah, I had expected this answer. Now Baba would not get upset. He would first try to find out what was wrong and then he would call a doctor. Baba would know exactly what to do. They have more experience than us. Bhaiya said, no, no, Munna, no, no. He had already expected such type of answer from Munna. Baba will not be get upset. And what will Baba do? Baba will find out the reason and try to find out the solution. If he fails, then he will go for the doctor and ask him to help me. With the tears in his eyes. That means teardrops roll down in Munna's cheeks. And Munna say, Bhaiya, I am sorry. What you say is true. Then Bhaiya hugs Munna lovingly. And after that, Bhaiya said, I also like to play and fly kites. But if I also play, then how can I watch out for you? You are my responsibility. Bhaiya said Munna that Munna was his responsibility and Bhaiya cannot play like Munna. If Bhaiya will also start playing, then what will be the difference between Bhaiya and Munna? And Bhaiya will not have any kind of right to ask Munna because he is also doing the same thing. Then Munna said, I love you, Bhaiya. Yes, this story ends here. So my dear friends, now in this part we are going to find out the question answer related to your textbook. What are the things that Munna liked to do? Munna liked to draw pictures, play marbles, fly paper kites, or sitting idle in the field with friends for fun. What did Bhaiya do all day? All day, Bhaiya used to read books, write words and sentences 20 times in beautiful letters and sometimes write poems also. Why was Munna not happy with the timetable that Bhaiya made for him? Munna was not happy with the timetable because there was no time for playing and the timetable was for study only. How do you think Munna fared when his brother was so strict with him? Why was Bhaiya so strict with him? Munna was so upset and started crying. Bhaiya was so strict with him because he was his responsibility and Munna wanted to play every time and did not want to study. Which character do you like more, Munna's character or Bhaiya's character? I like Bhaiya's character. Why? For his hardworking, disciplined, caring, understanding, respectful nature. Now I would like to tell you some of the facts about this story. Did you know? The original story was written in Hindi language. The original story name is Bade Bhai Saheb. The story Bade Bhai Saheb was written by Munshi Premchand. Now my dear friends, do me a favor and here are the pictures. You can name the games. And the first game, second game is the football, third one is the flying kites, fourth one is the gulli danda, and first one is the playing of marbles. Do me a favor. Differentiate between Bhaiya and Munna. Here you have to write the qualities of Bhaiya and you have to write the qualities of Munna. For example, Bhaiya was very hardworking, but Munna was very lazy. And Bhaiya wanted to study more, but Munna wanted to play only. Bhaiya has some responsibility towards Munna, but Munna was not having any responsibility for him. Like this, you have to find out the differences between Bhaiya and Munna. So my dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. You can like, comment and share with your friends. And if you want to have some more verses and fun, then you can follow me on https://tarunkumardas.blogspot.com. Thank you for watching. I will come up with a new video for you. Till then, bye bye.